Well, howdy ho, good neighbors. It's so great to see you all here today in our live studio Grace Place audience. Woo-hoo! Well, actually, the only person I can see here is Pastor Ben. Pastor Ben. Pastor Ben. We gotta be recording now. We're recording here live. It's our live audience. It's our virtual. Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're recording here for our virtual audience because we are taking our Grace Place show on the road. Oh, we're going to take our Grace Place worship online. That's what we're doing here this week. We are working on our forgiveness project. You got that right. It's a do-it-yourself project that we can all work on all the time. It's about forgiveness. Now, forgiveness is deciding that someone who has wronged you doesn't have to pay. Now, you know, forgiveness is the ultimate do-it-yourself project because you have to decide to do it. Now, the second piece of that is, the actual deciding piece, well, that takes a little help. And it's a good thing because we've got God to help us with this forgiveness project. He can help us. And let me tell you, he's had a lot of experience on the whole forgiveness thing. Now, let's think about this. Let's recap where we've been so far on our forgiveness project. And I am going to need a little help with this. Pastor Ben, can you come on over here, please?
I sure can.
Well, thank you so much. Now, Pastor Ben, take a look here. We've got some balls down here. Now, can you pick those up? Because how many you got there?
4, 5, 6, 7 balls.
7.
There we go.
Now,
7.
doesn't that seem like that's a good number of times to forgive somebody?
Yeah, I can hold them all. It's not bad.
Yeah,
I
well,
can
that's
do that.
not what it is.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
man.
70 times. 77 times 77 times 77
That's a lot of 7s.
That's a lot of 7s. But that's how many times we are called by God to forgive each other. 77 times. Wow. Now, the reason we do that is because you need to forgive others because God forgives you. Not one time, not 7 times, not 77 times 7 times 7 times infinity, but all the time. God always forgives us, so we are called to forgive others in the same way. Now, to illustrate our next point, Pastor Ben, could you please put on this here vest right here?
It looks very fashionable. Let's give it a try here.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Uh-huh.
Hang on.
Yeah. As you can see here, folks, Pastor Ben is putting on this very special vest. And those buckets there, please.
The buckets, too?
Yes, the buckets.
Hang on, I got to zip this.
Yeah,
It's
you
gonna
don't have
take
to
a
do
second.
that. I don't think that's going to work.
It's a little tight.
Yeah.
A little tight.
Okay.
Maybe it used to fit.
So, I'm sorry. Excuse me. I'm sorry here. Okay. So, he's got, what I'm trying to demonstrate here is that he's got a lot. Oh.
Hang on.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I got it.
He's got a lot to carry here because you know what? When you don't forgive somebody, that can be like a weight until you choose forgiveness. Yeah, you can put that down. Whew. Anyways, yes, it can be like a weight of forgiveness. And if you're somebody that needs to forgive somebody else and you don't do it, that's what you're carrying around. But if you're somebody that's hurt somebody, you're going to have that weight on your shoulders too because you want to be forgiven. Because let me tell you, when you offer forgiveness to somebody, it can change them, and that's really important. So where are we now? What's going to be our forgiveness project for this week? What do we do when, let's say, we have a disagreement, for all you Junie B fans out there, with other people? What do? Do we just move on?
Yeah, move on. Come on, let's go. We got places to be. There's stuff going to move on.
Why don't we just see what Jesus has to say about this?
What are you doing, John?
Ugh.
touch anything.
Too late.
Ah, I got you red-handed.
Yeah. So what's going on?
Oh, I just thought the basement needed a little sprucing up, so I put a little fresh coat of paint on it. Oh, here.
Thank you. Awesome. Can I see?
Sure. Huh?
Ah. It looks exactly the same. So why paint everything if it's just gonna look exactly the same?
Ah, I didn't want to dust.
All right. Well. Anyway, we should get this cleaned up. We got a show to do.
Wait, I wouldn't sit.
John,
Yeah?
did you paint everything in the room? John? John? John!
Ugh.
Hey everybody, I'm Steven.
That low down, no good, hairy face.
And this is John.
That
And you're
flea-
watching the So-and-So
Footed,
Show.
snappy, dressing, teeth, flossing.
Problem, John?
No, it's nothing. Just go on with the show.
Are you sure?
Yeah, this can wait.
Okay. So, have I got a surprise for you?
Do you know what my close personal friend and longtime rival, Longbeard Carl, did to me? Do you know what he did? That
No.
cheese-eating, shoe-wearing...
What did he do?
I don't even want to say.
Okay. So, you may have wondered exactly
I posted a hilarious picture on Longbeard Carl's SnapTwit profile, and he didn't even like it.
Oh. You mean he didn't?
No, he didn't even. Or he didn't even. Or he didn't even. Not even a lousy LOL.
Oh, well, I mean, maybe he didn't see the picture yet.
Oh, I posted it 4 minutes ago.
Oh.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna give Longbeard Carl a piece of my mind. Yeah, I'm gonna tell him exactly how I feel.
You know, communication is very important.
In a text message.
Okay.
Dear Longbeard Carl, you've got a lot of nerve.
You know what? Maybe a phone call would be faster.
Your quote friend, comma, unquote, John.
Done?
Yeah.
Hope that helps.
Yeah, we'll see. Oh. Oh no, you didn't!
What?
Look,
I have no idea what that means.
what, isn't it obvious? Longbeard Carl doesn't say much, but when he does, oh boy, look out! Boom! He's saying, I'm surprised at what a chicken you are. John, you're cheesy. You got served.
That is a penguin.
You know what? I'm done. It's over. Let's just move on.
Come on, you can't leave it like that.
Oh, I'm leaving it.
That's probably broken.
Let's do this. Hey, I'm John.
I did that part a long time
Oh,
ago.
that's great. Hey,
Yeah.
why is the desk covered with a tablecloth?
Oh, right. That's what I wanted to show you. Our desk has been through a lot, right?
Definitely. Here we go.
2, 3. 1, 2, 3. So, as a surprise to you and the show and our viewers, I took the liberty of giving our desk a little restoration. Now it's as good as new.
Wow!
Yeah.
It doesn't even look like the same desk.
I know.
Is it the same desk?
You know, John, restoration takes time. You would not believe the lengths with which I've gone to restore our desk to its original splendor.
No, seriously, is it the same
I traveled to the forest, the largest forest in the northwestern hemisphere. I spent days, weeks even, scouring the forest floor for the naturally discarded branches of the bald cypress tree, only selecting the most perfect specimens to fortify the edifice of our most prominent piece of furniture. And then I made my way to the Texarkana Woodstain fields where the dark walnut woodstain flows like a river underground. This is the only stain that properly accentuates the essence of the desk. And finally, to the highest peak in Coralville, Iowa, I traipsed, and I called forth the famed lacquer bird, like so. Hip-ya! And he carried me to his nest, where I feasted on berries whilst secretly collecting some of the lacquer for myself. And then, eventually, I escaped from there and restored the desk.
You bought a new desk, didn't you?
Restoring furniture is really hard.
It's Bible story time with Kellen.
Hey, Kellen.
Hey, Kellen.
Hey guys.
Tell us a story that will inspire us and enrich our lives.
Alrighty then. Well, how about a story that will help you exercise forgiveness?
That's right, Kellen. It's time to Bible size with Maze.
Hello, Horvath.
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 Horvath?
Oh, no, you're Horvath.
Oh!
Oh, okay. All right, well, I'll tell a story, and Horvath here will help us remember it with some exercises.
Bible sizes.
Bible sizes.
Yeah, all
Sure.
right. Let's do this.
You bet. All right. So Jesus was sitting on a mountainside teaching a big crowd. Some people call what he was teaching the Sermon on the Mount.
All right. First exercise, the mountain sit. It's like this. You've got to get on the mountains. So you jumps, and then you sits.
Okay.
You do this. You do this.
Okay.
All right. You jump and sit. Okay, we do this 10 times. Okay, ready? 1, 45. So that's the cue. 10. Okay, continue stories.
Right. One of the things Jesus taught was this. He said, suppose you were offering your gift at the altar.
What?
The altar. Well, it was a place where people would go to bring sacrificial gifts to God. It was very important because at that time, it was the only way people had to make peace with God when they messed up. Do you need me to?
Second exercise! The God gift give. First, you lift the gift.
Okay.
Oh, then you give it to God. Oh, goes. Lift. Give 137 times. 1, 2, space. Kushma.
It's hard. Feel the Bible.
137. All right, keep going.
So Jesus said, whew,
Yeah.
suppose you are offering your gift at the altar and you remember your brother or sister has something against you.
Oh, fifth exercise. The memory smack. To do this, you have to use your brains. And your brains. Think real hard like this. Yeah.
Are you okay?
And then you. Oh, I remembered. You do this.
Oh, okay.
King.
I remembered.
Yeah, you do this exercise 1 time.
Okay.
Finish the story.
Oh, yes,
Collins.
okay. Okay, yes. So you're at the altar and you remember your brother or sister has something against you. Then Jesus said, leave your gift in front of the altar. First go and make peace with them, then come back and offer your gift.
1 millionth exercise. Run, Collins. Run. We must make peace with our brothers and sisters as fast as we can.
You see how important forgiveness is to Jesus? He said people should make peace with their brother or sister before they made peace with God at the altar.
Yeah, faster!
Horvath? In our world today, We don't have to bring a sacrifice to an altar to make peace with God. Jesus took care of that part when he gave his life on the cross for us. But forgiving others is still very important. So when you've got a problem with a friend or a family member or anyone, try and forgive them quickly. The longer you wait, the harder it will be.
Oh, I have made the pieces.
That's great, Horvath. I'm very proud of you. Do you want to go sit down?
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks, Kellen.
Yeah, thanks.
I guess that's it then. Reveal!
Wait.
There's something I have to do first. Hold on.
Where are you? He's just leaving.
Oh. Water. Whoa! Look at that bird! I hope it doesn't pick me up! Oh! Put me down! I'm trying to forgive somebody! Oh! Longbeard Carl! No, don't speak. I have something to say. I am mad at you because you didn't respond to the picture I sent to you. And I didn't appreciate the emojis you sent back. Now, maybe you didn't see the picture. Maybe you didn't mean to send those emojis. I don't know. All I do know is this. No matter what the truth really is, I forgive you. Thank you, Longbeard Carl. Thank you.
You're back.
Yes.
All right.
You may continue.
Reveal the question. What is keeping you from forgiving?
Yeah. Is it anger or fear or good old-fashioned pride? You know what? Whatever it is, get rid of it because it feels good to forgive.
True. Restoring a relationship can be hard work, just like it was hard work restoring this desk.
You bought this desk.
Yes, I did, but it would have been really hard if I tried.
Yeah, I want the old desk back.
That's fine. We can restore it together.
Oh, deal!
Indeed!
Yeah!
We'll see you all on the next So-and-So show!
Yes, we will! Pew, pew, pew. Bang, bang, bang!
Frr, 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 frr.
Hurdy. That's a surprised emoji, right?
It could be. Or he's just taking a really deep breath really fast.
You know,
Possibly.
maybe he's running out of air. Got the piece of cheese there. He's saying, I'm cheesy, right?
No, I would say that, the mouse gets the cheese,
Right.
So he's thinking that you followed a long path through a maze and eventually remained victorious.
Okay.
So remember, Jesus told us how important it is to forgive each other. When we say or do something that upsets someone, when we get on each other's nerves, when we maybe burst out and yell things that we don't really mean, Jesus wants us to forgive each other because it's like taking that big, heavy weight off of you. And it's just so important. And so that's what our bottom line really is today. Take the first step to forgive others. Remember, forgiveness is this do-it-yourself project. Each of us can take that first step to start forgiving others. If you can even think of something that maybe you need to forgive someone for, I can't think of anything.
Pastor Ben?
Oh, yes, Miss Rebecca.
Well, you see, I think I might need to apologize to you. I'm sorry. I just got a little excited, and I really wanted to make this virtual worship time so perfect. It was the first time, and I was nervous, and well, I might not have been so kind to you, and
Well,
I'm sorry.
I forgive you, Miss Rebecca, but I also need to say sorry. When the 27th time when you tried to say howdy ho, everybody, and I got a little upset. And then when I kept shouting, move on to try and get to the next. So I need to say I'm sorry too. I said some things I didn't really mean. And so, you hug?
Ah! Oh, wait.
Hang on.
Boom, 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 boom. Hey, Pastor Ben.
Yeah.
I've got a great idea of how we can stay connected during our virtual worship time. You know, Matthew said that Jesus is with us always. And he meant always. Always, always, always. So I had this idea, and I sent home with your parents this little copy here of Jesus. Now, you guys can cut out this picture of Jesus and color him, make him all pretty, and then you can take him with you while you're doing things. Maybe Jesus can be with you when you're washing your hands. Or maybe Jesus can be with you when you're doing a puzzle. Or maybe Jesus can be with you when you're helping unload the dishwasher. Who knows? There's so many ways. Now, you take Jesus with you and you take a picture of it. Something like this. See? Oh, isn't that cute? There's Jesus with the puppy dog. Oh, I love it. So you take some pictures of you and Jesus doing something where he's with you always, because he always is. And then you send them to Miss Rebecca, and then we're going to pop them up here so you can see them. I'll give your parents all the details and instructions on how to do it. Wait. I got one other idea. Now, Pastor Ben, I know you know this. There's so many people right now who really do have to stay in their rooms and they can't go out. A lot of people in our community that are sick that, have, or might be older or might have something wrong with them that they really, really need to stay home and they can't get out at all. So what we're asking you guys is, since you got a little time on your hands, that maybe you can make some really nice cards. Get creative, get out the glitter, maybe some feathers and pom-poms, and make some really nice cards that we can give to people who are not able to get out and bring a little sunshine to their day. We're going to have a basket. I'll get all the information to your mom and dad and your parents and grandparents, whoever needs to know, so where you can drop off your cards, but make lots of them. And we're going to give them to Miss Ann, and she's going to deliver them to people who really need to be cheered up. So, what do you think, Pastor Ben? Good ideas?
I think those are great ideas. I just have one more idea.
What's that?
We should pray.
Oh, that's always a great idea.
That's a good one. Let's pray.
All righty.
Oh, dear God, you took the first steps to forgive us when you sent us Jesus. Thank you for loving us, for making a way for us to have a relationship with you. We want to forgive others just like you forgive us. We know that it might be hard to take those first steps to say that we're sorry or to forgive someone. Give each of us the strength to make that first move, to take that first step, and to do whatever we can to make things right. We love you, God, and pray in Jesus' name. Amen.
Amen. See y'all next time.